These are the suspect's belongings.
So with this is where the next clue is. R. Dawson.
To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Alright. So interrogate suspect has been completed. So John Nelligan seems not to be the usual thief. What is his role in all that? Alright. So far we have completed all these missions. What we have here, ring. So we need to have a dialogue with the John. Also we need to search in the archives. Let's if we are here, so let's go and talk with have a little chat with John Nelligan. Alright, John, talk.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
That's right.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Alright, so that's not possible. That's not possible. Rings engraving profile of the victim. Let's see his profile, what it says. 19 years old, he was raised in wealth, but after the desertion of his father 10 years ago, he and his family fell into poverty. So might be his father's ring.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, that's Sherlock Holmes
Well,
for you.
I will see you soon, young man.
Alright, so let's go check our archives. This way. Alright, so yeah, we need to go to the Baker Street. So where can be our archives? I didn't see it anywhere. Something I might have missed. So far the case looks still we are investigating the murder of Pete Carey. So we need to find out what's John's role in this. And we need to search the archives for this heavy gold ring. Alright, we are back at our home. John, what are you doing?
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Ah, well. So this is my analysis table. There can be the archives. There are a lot of books over here.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
So let's search here. So this is the ring. So chemistry, research, newspaper. Yes, Dawson.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
The Dawson and Nelligan investment fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. Alright, so that might be cause for the death of Mr. Peter Carey. Let's go pay a visit to... Oh, that's a Watson Zoom. Very tidy room. Let's go pay a visit again to John Nelligan. So we are doing good about the investigation. Alright. Arrived at Scotland Yard. Sorry for the cut, guys. Alright, let's go talk with John again.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Alright, so we need to check the ship's logs for the year 1883. Might put some light on connection between Peter Carey and Nelligan's father. That's what I thought. So we need to go back to, I guess, Woodmansley. Let's go back quickly. This one of them. Let's continue. Alright, we are back here. We need to check the ship's log. That might be in here. So let's go.
1883.
That's the one I need.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Alright. Peter Carey, Master Charles, first mate Henry, second mate Harpooner. Killer might be from the Harpooner, might be Patrick Keynes, Pablo, or Ned Land.
Log notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Alright.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
There might be something
Log notes
special.
for August. These pages have been torn away.
Oh.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Alright. So we need to find the use of this space. The piece of stock exchange certificate belonging to the Canadian Pacific Railway. So where we can use this? I don't know. What about this? Task for Wiggins. So who is the Wiggins?
Dundee.
So
Hammerfest.
this is where they went. Hammerfest. Is there anything?
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Nope, nothing. Let's see if we can get some information from her.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
I don't think so. Let's go back. Let's go to Baker Street again. Who is Wiggins? I don't think I have met.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Alright, so we are meeting with the Wiggins guy now. Window. Call Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Alright, so we need to go to the station. Lestrade might need our help. Let's go there. Hope you guys enjoying this. Make sure to like this video, subscribe the channel if you are new. You know what I hate about this game? This loading screen. It takes forever to load. Alright, where's the Lestrade?
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes, he refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
We'll see. Let's go see that evidence. What have you collected? That's Nelligan's. That's Hurtley's. Oh, the shoes.
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
I think that can be matchable with the prints. A letter.
Stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Oh,
A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
alright. So what I can do right now is go to the Woodman's Lee to check whether the footprints match, and then go to the Baker Street. Let's go here. Let's go and match the footprints of this, what's his name, which character we have caught. Yeah, so we have to perform some analysis. The analysis table might be helpful for that. And oh, we still need to find a use for this. And this. Alright. Let's go if the boots match. I'm pretty sure they will match. Alright. So the match.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
What did I say? Alright. Right. No. Oh, he might be the gardener. Yes. The Liam Hurtley's boot match with the footprints at Woodman's Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. Let's go talk with Judith first, then we'll go to the Liam.
Who could do such a thing?
Oh,
My
no.
poor husband.
Yeah, I think you might be also involved somewhere. But we can we use the boots? Not boots, the bond papers here.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
I don't think so. So let's go. Uh, we'll first go to the Baker Street, do analysis for that later. Then we'll go to the Liam guy. We'll to interrogate him. Then we'll go to the Judith back because I'm pretty sure we need to talk with Judith again about the gardener, why she denies. Yes. Recover Hartley's later. Alright.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction.
Alright.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Alright, so blue, orange. Let's
First
again see.
condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third
blue,
condition,
orange.
colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Right, so there are blue, colorless and orange. Also there is a green reagent also. So if I have to do green, blue, orange, colorless. Green, blue, orange, colorless. These are 4. Then still remains the 3. So we'll do blue, orange and colorless. Alright, so let's take green. Then blue. Then orange. Then a colorless. It's pretty simple now. So now blue.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Oh, I mess up. Damn, what did I do wrong?
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used.
Alright.
Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Alright, so it's not that easy. So far we are good. Blue, green, blue, orange, colorless. Alright. So then it says
First
what was the
condition,
second?
all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
So is it like this? Blue, then you can use any reagent. Blue, green, colorless, orange, and then colorless. Let's take a blue. All right. Then I cannot use orange. I need two agents. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. It's time for paper. Let me take a paper. Orange, and this is colorless. Let's try this. Blue, green. So blue we have taken.
No,
Take a green.
something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Damn it. So I have two blues, two orange, and two colorless. So might be like this: blue, orange, colorless. Blue, orange, colorless. Alright. So if I have to get that, so let's start with B. Let's do this again. Blue, and take a green, then again take a blue, then orange, colorless, orange, and colorless. Please be okay, please be okay.
Done.
Yes.
Now I can proceed further.
Damn it. It took a lot of time, but I solved it.
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
I did. Alright. I did as you asked and hid them well, but I beg you to reconsider. IONISW and remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you me. So alright, so we need to talk with Liam about his boots. It's later, and still we haven't found a use of this. Maybe it's in archive somewhere. Newspapers, letters, research.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
No, I don't think so. Let's see what John is up to. Oh, where I was stuck.
A new suspect, but this one refuses to talk. This case is more interesting than I first imagined.
Alright. let's go. I think we can go. Let's go to Scotland Yard. Let's see if he wants to say anything about the letter or his boots, why he was there. Alright, we're doing good. That little puzzle took a little bit time, I guess. So what you need to do, you need to draw a circle with 7 dots and then put the conditions they have said, like blue, after that leave 2 gaps, then orange, and then colorless, and then remains 1 blue, 1 green, 1 orange and 1 colorless. So put blue, orange and colorless as per the conditions again, and then use the green. That way you can solve this puzzle. So far so good. I'm enjoying this. It's good. Alright, so
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
at my service. So is there
These are
anything
the
we can?
suspect's
No.
belongings. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Oh.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
Nope. Still investigating. Can I see if there anything we can do here? I don't think so. This was locked in earlier episode. What's down there? I don't think so. Anything is there? Some tools. Alright. Oh, there he is.